Hello, once again, it's me. So today I'm gonna be doing my K-pop collection slash K-pop shelf tour, I guess. So I wanted to do this video like a lot earlier because I actually had to sell a few albums in order to have like, extra money because I went on vacation. But yeah, it's anyway. Sorry for the shakiness because I'm actually holding my camera because my tripod do not reach to the top of my shelf, and at the same time sorry for the light because I'm actually using artificial light as always. So yeah, let's just begin. So right over there is actually the top of my shelf. In the top of my shelf I only have a few boxes. I had the Bluetooth for EXO, that's the Suho version box. I have a hand screen, also Suho. I have my two boxes for my hip hop monsters, J-Hope and Jimin, and I also have my paper toy. So moving on, here is the first section on my shelf. Everything is news related in here. So the order I have my albums, it's in the left side, it's all my OT5 Korean releases. Then I have here New W albums and my Japanese albums. So if we get a little bit closer, here you can see my VIP ticket for the concert they made in my country. Also there is a few lightstick, fan-made lightstick. Then for albums I have in here Face, Action, Hello. This album is actually signed in the inside. I have Sleep Talking, Rebirth, the special single I'm Bad, Curious, and Canvas. Here I have the special edition for the second mini album, Hello. I actually have like 2 copies of this album, which means that I have the normal version on the inside, of this album, and I have the normal version here. This one inside, the one on the inside, it's not. Then here I have my 4 copies of New W. Here I have 4 copies. I'm sorry, I have 4 copies because I have 1 CD play per each member, and then there is my little collection, Japanese collection. So here are my 2 copies of Here, the still life version. My 2 copies of Here, portrait version. For Japanese releases, I have here their 2nd anniversary Showtime. This is a DVD concert. I have Na 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 Namida. This is the limited A version. And I have Bridge the World. This is the limited A version as well. I have the limited A and B version for Shalala Ring, the limited B version for Na 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 Namida, and the limited B version for Bridge the World. So for the Japanese stuff, I'm actually missing 1 album, which is the Best in Korea, if I'm not wrong. I'm actually not in a rush to get that album because it's only Korean releases in the Japanese album. So even though I've said that I do not collect Japanese stuff for newies, I made this exception because they are my faves, so yeah. Okay, so here is the second section on my shelf. Here I have everything that is BTS related. The way I organize my BTS albums is a little bit different in comparison with how I organize my newest album, because newest it's everything in chronological order, but BTS it's everything in size order. So as you can see, I have bigger albums in here, so it goes to bigger to smallest. Okay, a near view of my shelf in here, I have my 2 tickets for the Wings tour. I went to both dates they have, so yeah. I also have in here the limited standee for You Never Walk Alone. This is one of them, the other one is on my binder. I have here in the back my plushie slash keyring. I have in here also my 2 hip hop monster. I have J-Hope's and Jimin. I'm still planning to get jeans. If I can find jeans, I definitely will buy it. I also have the official keyring, that is the version 1. I'm not planning on get the version 2. I also have this fan side plushie. Both plushies that I have are from 218. And let me move. Here at the back I have the 2 BTS lightstick, the version 1 and 2. So for albums, I have in here Young Forever, both versions, Day and Night. I also have In the Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, both versions. The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2, both versions. You Never Walk Alone, both versions, left and right. Next it's Love Yourself Here. I have all 4 versions, so it's L, O, V and E. Here I have School Love Affair. This is the normal edition or version. Dark and Wild. Oh, Are You Late Too? Too Cool for School. And for Wings I have also all 4 versions, so I have the W, E, N and G version. So this is the third space of my shelf. Here is kind of miscellaneous groups. I have in here Pristine, Twice, Red Velvet, NCT and 17. So let's begin. For Pristine I have in here the High Pristine album. This is the Elastin version. I also have their second mini album, Skull Out. This is the in version. Moving on for Twice, I have in here Tricoaster Lane 2. This is the yellow version. Their debut single, The Story Begins. For their second release, Page 2, I only have the mint version. For Signal, I have the blue version. This album comes with the pink version of the photo book, I believe. And also it has Neon City Blade. For Tricoaster Lane 1, I have the apricot version and I also have Neon City Blade in here. For Twistagram, the first album, I have the yellow version, glossy version, and I have Chingyun's City Blade. For Marian Happy, I have the pink version and I also have Neon City Blade in here. Moving on, it's Red Velvet. Here I have Rookie and I have Joyce cover for this album. Then it's Ice Cream Cake. This is the Ice Cream Cake version. Russian Roulette, The Red Summer, the first full album The Red, The Velvet, and the second full album The Perfect Velvet. So now we move on to my boys groups that I have in this shelf. First it is NCT Fire Track, NCT Dream, the first single album, the first, NCT 127 Cherry Bomb, NCT Dream We Young. And here at the back I have NCT Limitless. I actually do not know which version it is, so I cannot tell you that, but I only have one copy of that album. Then lastly for this shelf I have 17 in here. So the first thing that I have in here is Love and Letter Repackage. Boys Big, this is the 6th version. First mini album, 17 Carats. 17, the first album, Love and Letter, this is the letter version. The fourth single, All One, this is the alone version. And the second full album, Teenage, this is the white version. Moving on, this is the fourth space that is in my shelf. Everything in here is a girls group. I have playlist related things in here and all that is Girls' Generation related up to here. So let's begin. First I have in here the Happy Playlist Love and Letter. I have in here Orange Caramel Lipstick, the first album. This is actually the only album that I had for Orange Caramel. Reina's first single album, Loop. After School, the third single, Bang. For the sixth maxi single, I have 2 versions. One of them is Gaeun cover and the other one is Yui cover. For the fourth single album, I only have one version, which is the blue version. I have the debut album. Here I have the second single, Because of You. For Virgin, the first full album, I have 2 copies. One of them is the Korean version and the other one it's the Taiwanese version, which comes with a DVD. I also have the 5th maxi single, Flashback, and I have this promotional single which was a collaboration with Brave Brothers for their 10th anniversary. Then it's IOI. For IOI I have in here Miss Me, Chrysalis, and What a Man. Then up to here everything is Girls' Generation related. The first thing I have is Jessica, first mini album with Love J, second mini album Wonderland, third mini album My Decade, Taeyeon's debut single I, her second release Why. I have her first full album, both version, I Got Love and Fine version. For the deluxe edition, I only have the Sky version. Then I have Girls' Generation last album, Holiday Night. This is the night version. Girls' Generation 4th album, I Got a Boy. I have one Japanese album, The Best. This is the limited A version. Second album, Repackage, Rendezvous Run. I have TTS second mini album, Holler. Girls' Generation 5th album, Lionheart. Girls' Generation the 3rd album, The Boys. I have the 4th mini album, Mr. Mister, and their debut single album, Into the New World. So last for this shelf, and here I have mostly miscellaneous stuff, so I'm not going too deeply in this shelf, so I'm going to show you like really quickly what I have in here. So what I have in here at the back, I have a few L holders, all of them are Suho related. Here I have both, I have two of Suho's fansite photo books, two fansite photo books for J-Hope, and one fansite photo book for B. I also have in here my Dispatch magazine, the collaboration with Miss W. I have all the biggest magazines that actually do not fit in the shelf in here at the bottom. And in here I have a few albums from groups that I actually do not own, like a lot of albums. So I'm not going to show you really deeply what I have in here. I'm only going to name them. So I have 101's 2v1 and Nothing Without You albums. I have Second, the last album they released before they disband. I have Teen Top's Éxito, and I have two albums for Super Junior in there. And then last but not least, here it's my second shelf. This is a smaller one. I'm actually not going to show you all what is in here because there is only one thing related to K-pop, and it's my EXO collection. So let's begin with that. So the first thing that I have in here is the winter special album for Life. The first full album, XOXO, I only have the Chinese version for this album. First album, Repackage, I have the Korean and the Chinese version. Their debut single, Mama, I have the Korean and the Chinese version as well. Love Me Right, Repackage, for their second album, I have the Chinese and the Korean version as well. Exodus, second full album, I have the Chinese and the Korean version. Both of my albums are Suho's cover, so this is the Chinese one and the Korean one. Winter special album, Sing For You, I have both the Chinese and the Korean version. Also, both of them are the Suho's cover, so here I have the Korean version and the Chinese version. In here you can see a few things. In here I have one keyring plushie that is from Snowflake Boy, and that is a gift from someone. Here I have my two albums for Overdose. I have the Korean and the Chinese version, and here I have also Miracles December, the Korean and Chinese version. I store these albums like this because I think that they waste less space in this way than if I have them like that. Moving on, in here I have the third full album, Exact. I have the Monster and Lucky One version. These two versions are the Korean one, and I have the Repackage as well. This is also only the Korean version. For their fourth album, I only have the B version. I chose these versions because Suho is in the front of the cover, so yeah. Then in here you can see there is my Bluetooth. He is 7 space for The Power of Music, and also for Universe, because I have those albums coming in the mail. So this is an official notebook from Suho. This is for the Miracles in December era. I have School OC Ost. I have this album because Suho, and also there is some shoeing in there. Lastly, here I have the DVD for the Suho's movie One Way Trip, and of course I have Suho's cover. So that was my complete K-pop collection. I know I don't own like that many albums as some other collectors have, but I think I have a decent amount of albums, and of course I have everything that I want to have. Like, yeah, I'm trying to be selective with what I buy, even though I still buy a lot. Also, I want to do a few changes on my shelf. So one of the changes that I want to do is that this space on my shelf, the third shelf I have, soon it's going to be only for Twice and for Red Velvet, because I have decided that I want to have everything from Twice, at least for Korean releases. So yeah, I might start buying like all of the versions that I'm missing, because as you can see I only have one version per release. So yeah, I'm also planning on start collecting a few groups. I'm still not sure if I'm going to do that, but yeah, I'm definitely going to start buying Monsta X albums, because yeah, I just can't ignore the fact that I love them so much. So yeah, also another change that I want to do is that I'm going to take Taeyeon's and Jessica albums out of this shelf, and I'm going to buy more Girl Generation albums, because I do want to own more Girl Generation albums. So yeah, that's basically the reason. And yeah, I'm planning to do an update for my K-pop collection at the end of the year. So yeah, that's everything for now. Thank you for watching, and bye.